know who they are or people don't.
Hello guys, and welcome to today's career mode. I'm Kettle5 and today we're back with a brand new Wolfsburg career mode episode. Yeah, we haven't done one of these in ages. Sorry if you can hear us with like swooshing in the headphone as it's going on here. But we are here today with the episode number 2 well, not number 2, but the next episode of the Wolfsburg career mode. We're in April already, 2021. I would like to finish the season off very quickly here today. We are playing, if you would like to know who we are playing the brilliant Leipzig where Olmo used to play. So we've got them today, and then we've got Freiburg in the Cup, and then we have one more game on today's episode. I know it's a lot of games today, just to say, in this episode. Not a lot, but a little bit in this episode. So what we've got today is to give you a bit of an idea what we've got. So we're going to play these three today. We're going to play Leipzig, we're going to play Freiburg, and we're going to play Schalke. Sorry if you can hear that massive echo, that little like I'm sorry if you can hear that, but I'm going to kind of speak a lot. And then next episode we're going to play Freiburg, we're going to play Hertha, we're going to play Bremen, and we're going to play Dortmund, and then that is it. Your season is done. So we've got 2 more episodes of the Wolfsburg career mode to go before we end the series off and say goodbye to you all for 2020. That's our Wolfsburg career mode then done. Fingers crossed we can beat this team and have a final in the DFB Pokal, and the club to be like, you finally won a trophy, good on you, let's do it, kind of thing. That's the one, good on you. But yeah, we've got a lot of players still to talk about. I've got Zinek wanting to have a game. I've said I'll consider him, so we'll see if he can play. We're not on track apparently with anything. This one we're definitely not on track with. Make 3 million profit from youth players. We're not going to do that. We have matched the 5 consecutive matches there. We have matched this one, and we have matched this one, except we haven't matched the Europa Champions League variable of that one there. So technically altogether is just saying we haven't matched youth or Champions League. Everything else we've matched, which is really good, I've got to say. And Edwards, whoever Edwards was, Hughes Edwards. Let me show you who Hughes Edwards was, because I can't remember myself who Hughes Edwards was. Hughes Edwards is down here somewhere. There he is. Look, a young prospect talent. He's on loan. He's going to go out for. I was only going to actually sell him, but we can't now, and that's okay. That's fine. These are the ones we can't sell. James Rodriguez we can, because he wants to go, and you can go, and Hughes has already gone. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the hub here, the squad hub, and find some other young talents who are like young youth players, because I know there are a few youth players in this still who... Youth players, apparently the game calls youth players anyone who is 20 or below. Anyone who is 16 to about 21. So we've got to look for somebody who's like young, who... No, he's on loan, never mind. So some of the guys, we don't really have any youth players, but we're just going to see what James Rodriguez is like. He says in okay form and okay mood, so I don't know if James Rodriguez at the end of the day, but we're here with the team. This is the team we're going to play our first game with. It's going to be Cliver, Werner, Stephens, Olmo, Dilavogi, Fred, Mal, and Badu is going to play. We're going to put Brooks back in. We are indeed. We've got Kabak on the bench, Boateng, Roussillon, and Castile. So just to tell you what we started with: 80 rated Boateng, 70, I think it was 79, or it could have been 80 rated Brooks. So it was a lower rated Brooks, 81 Boateng it was, and it was a Brooks who is a lot lower down than you were thinking. And Badu, I think it's 79, and Roussillon was like 82. Kluivert was a 79, Werner was a 76, I think. So he's 86, sorry, so he's gone up 1. Stephens has not gone up at all, because we've only literally just played with him, so I believe we can't really quote on that, really. Olmo was an 83, so he's gone up by 1. Fred hasn't gone. Fred's gone up, not at all. Divoggio's not gone up, and everyone else on the bench has not gone up either, really, no, except Cornet has gone up, but only just by literally a half. It's literally like half he's gone up by, so it's not a lot at all, really. It's not really a lot. Sorry if you can hear that shitty echo. I don't know why we can hear the echo. It's a very low little like in the background, like a whistle, like very quietly, but we can't really hear anymore, so that's good to hear. So we're going to play our first game then against Leipzig, then we're going to play 3 games today's episode, and then we're going to go and say goodbye to you guys. But thank you all for watching, hopefully you do enjoy. I always say this now, you don't always have to comment. If you do, it's nice, but you don't have to comment on this game. Just to say, we have in the Bundesliga anyway, 4 games left to play, and I would say the best we have to do is win 4 of the games. So I would say 4 out of 4. If we can do that, then our season we'll beat last season's finish of 10th, and we'll probably be around 8th or 9th in the league. So about 8th or 9th in the league, which is, in my eyes, a job well done, if that makes sense. A job well done. Like, it's a job well done in my respects. I think if we can get that top like 8, or because we've beaten our last seasons, and just win the Pokal, we'll be happy with. I will anyway. They expect too much from me in a season, I'd say. Here we go then against RB Leipzig. Before we get into the game, as always, we look at the away team. Sorry, it's been 3 weeks since I've done one of these, but I have literally been busy with doing other content instead. Their team, Volland is a new player, of course, come in. Mateta, Tolisso, Lehmer, Demer, Sabitzer, Selic, Mukalele, Orbin, Galacci, and Lato is their team. And you've already seen my team, but quickly flash it on the screen for 10 seconds. There you go. There it is. And let's now play the game here in the Red Bull Arena Stadium in Leipzig. Referee today is Harold Fimler. Harold Fimler today. A very nice all-rounded ref. I think he's a really nice ref. We've had him in a couple of games, and it was been a little bit nip and tuck with how lenient and biased he is. But well, just gotta deal with the referees on this game, you know. Like, I know I shouldn't be even complaining about refs, but this game in real life was, I think, behind closed doors. I think if we're looking at the pandemic stage, I don't think in real life they played this game, because it's not. We're not in 2021 yet, and I don't know if next season's calendar will be like FIFA's, but maybe, you never know. But what I'm trying to say is, this time of year in this year was when the pandemic happened, so we didn't really we got games, but not as many. We only got, I think it was 6 Bundesliga matches, which is surprising, and Premier League I think we've got like 10. So it's, you know, a lot different, the Bundesliga is to the Prem, if that makes sense. Like, now we've got like 10 Premier League matches and like 6 Bundes, which is crazy, you know. I literally passed that before Slick came in. You are joking me. Tackle Volland. Tackle him. Good save, Kurt Steels. Now in the Cup, we will be playing our second keeper, because he hasn't played much and he'll be disappointed he hasn't got many games. So we'll play him. I think he's already offered a transfer request and everything. But this is our last season, by the way. What we're doing on each FIFA now is going to do 2 seasons of career mode. and work our way up like that. But yeah, look at that, shocking performances. Look, puts us in a bloody awful 13th. But we've done really well though, because we've got top goal. We've got the golden boot in the league. So far we've got the golden boot, and I think we will keep the golden boot guy in the league. Olmo now to Werner. Keeper tackles Werner, or tackles Werner as he gets the ball, and boots the ball away. There does Galacci. Galacci's quite old actually, I thought. Why is the whistles going there? I don't know. Maybe it's because that was the game just telling me that's the kick-off whistle, but we haven't actually had it yet in the game. Weird. Whip it in, header on. Nope, nobody there. Okie dokie. Goalkeeper Galacci can boot the ball away. It's a very odd, even start. I would say out of 10, it's probably a. For my team, as we look at Olmo now on the ball. Olmo. Good save by Galacci. But I would say for my team, it's about. We've done like a 6 or 7 start. It's been quite rapid, I would say. Galacci with the save. Yep, there he goes. Save it again. Boots the ball away now, Galacci does. Before that, it's now with Delivogi, who can boot one. Delivogi, Galacci with another quality save there from him, as it's now whipped in, headed on. Off the line by Lato there, and now is it going to be cleared? Yes, it is. Is it Taliso? Yeah, clears it only fast Fred though, and it's not by Olmo, but Olmo passes it straight back to his former team. But in this game, it's not his former team, but we'll get onto that in a minute. They transferred him out, but in real life, it is his former team. If you haven't already heard the news, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you it now. Brighton have done it. They've signed Adam Lallana to them for 20-something million. It's for them as a team, it's a great signing. But I just don't know if he's actually going to improve and impress them to the level that they really want. Thank you there, Sam, for saying it's hello. I'm fine, mate, and thank you for saying good team, good start. Yeah, it's been a good start, I would say. It's not the best, of course. If we go 1-0 down, then it has been an awful start, if it makes sense. But we're not going to, because Meter there with the really wild kick over the bar. But anyway, but yeah, like, have you not been wondering, guys? This is a random question to ask you, but have not you been wondering recently with the football, because it's now all finished, how awful the teams were? Like, I'm not going to be totally brutal and say Premier League has been shit, but as the ball edges offside anyway. Have you not felt it, like, when the Premier League came back, how the level of football quality just dipped? Like, no offence to the Premier League, it was really nice to see like 3 or 4 Premier League matches on your television, not paying for Sky or BT Sport or anything like that. Olmo, yes, my lads, get in, Olmo, 1-0 up, but it's been coming, and we've done it. Olmo, 1-0 up, making Wolfsburg the team to beat today, ladies and gentlemen. We are 1-0 up here. Amazing. Here, look at it, look. He takes the shot very nicely. Galacci dives the right way, but dives a little bit too late and gets it there. That's his 4th goal in the Bundesliga this season. 4 goals for me. He's done brilliantly when he's come in, Olmo. And there we go. That's the, what somebody says, yes, 1-0, get in. Yes, it's been 1-0. It's been an absolute brilliant 1-0. There it has. So thank you very much for whoever just sent that in. Very nice indeed. Sorry about this, guys, but my headset, we can pause it because it's career mode, but my headset was just falling off there. It was falling off. There we go. That's a bit better now. So yeah, really well done to Wolfsburg, I've got to say, this season. I'm really impressed with the signings I've made. I think I made some signings a little too late though. Like, I put them in January, and it's like, you shouldn't really do that in January. You should put them in like, you should do them like summer. And in the summer I bought James in, and I think that was it this year, and I thought James would do a job, but James is so slow. and isn't like the guy I thought he would be, kind of thing, and just wasn't good. Youth players, like I've done 15% of that, so I've done about 1 million of the youth. I've not really done too much more. Like I need to buy some more youth players and sell them. Pretty much, it's Volland. Oh, Volland scores. No, look at it. Look, my defender like tries to tackle him there, and then the defender I marked there, Brooks, does not even go for the tackle. I pressed circle, like when you press circle, it should tackle him or do a standing tackle. Didn't even do a standing tackle. That is how bad the circle is on this game. Werner with the shot, and it's out for the goal kick. We have one more. We have about 10 seconds left of this half. So if let me just actually boots the ball at the pitch. The referee should get his whistle to his lips, and he does. And there it is. It's half time. The teams are happy. Wrong way they're going off, but it doesn't really matter. Now they're going the right way off, and it is in this stadium here today. 1-1 at half time. Volland with an easy. I hate that when you're like doing it. Dortmund 1-0 up, by the way, and Augsburg 0, Leverkusen 2. We're not going to get into the. We are hoping, if we can get to Europa League spots, but I doubt it we will until this season. So it's been a really easy game, this one, but we're going to have to do a sub at half time. Zinek and Ameri are going to come on in this half. By the way, Romero is going to play in the Cup next round. In the next game, he is indeed. Casteels actually has 2-star, 1-star, I think 3-star, 1-star, actually not bad. So these two are going to come on in the second half here, these two. And if we have a little bit of time, James can come on as well and play about 5 minutes of the game. Referee blows the whistle, and away we go here for the second half. As you can hear the home crowd making the noise present count, making the claps count, just so we don't really do much more. It's a corner kick, and there they are. Look, about 600-700 of them, of the Wolfsburg faithful, coming out here to Leipzig. I don't know where Wolfsburg, I don't know if there's a place called Wolfsburg in Germany, but if there is, then great. If there isn't, then well, it's in a place. He's offside, Volland, so that's brilliant. Whip it up. No. Game. Do you know sometimes, right? I don't want to diss FIFA, because FIFA's a lovely game and I love FIFA, and I bought FIFA since FIFA 15. I've bought it every year. So that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 6 years I've bought FIFA now, like fully. I had 14 as well, but I didn't really buy that when it first came out. I bought that like I bought that Christmas, so I didn't get it till Christmas, so I only just got it just before Team of the Season kind of thing, and I bought all the rest like in January, February, in like October time. What I'm basically saying is that shouldn't have been FIFA is good, but not great anymore, like kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, Boateng with the block, lovely Boateng, lovely. It's lovely Boateng, very nice. Well done, Boateng. Would you like a cup of tea? Whip it in. Shot. Oh, what a goal from Werner. Oh, that's his 24th goal of the season. Take a bow, Werner. You are a beauty of a player, Werner. No need. What a goal, look. It's a first time shot, ladies and gentlemen. And Werner, look, Powie does it really nicely and slots it home in the bottom corner. No way Galacci could have saved that. It is Wolfsburg. It is here at the Leipzig Stadium. Leipzig 1, Wolfsburg 2. 24 goals in the Bundesliga season now for Werner. Going to get the golden boot this season. We'll take it. Leicester. Clear it. Sorry if my headset was off just for a second there. I'm sorry for that. I just had an itch and I wanted to itch. So sorry. No! Oh, thought Volland was going to score there. Thought Volland was going to score there. So we do have to make some subs now. Clive is 80 rated. He started 79, I think, or 76. If he started 77, then that's great. We're going to make some subs. So Fred off and Amuri on. Zinek on, Olmo off, and Delivodio on, Olmo on. So we're going to do that. We're going to put them two like here, look. It's going to be like 3 kind of cams. If that makes sense. Like a little bit lower down, just there will do. And so we've got 3 cams kind of thing. I'm going to move them out a little bit so they're like nowhere near each other kind of thing, if that makes sense. Like that. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to have you there and you a little bit further down, like there, say. No, a little bit further down, like there, say, just so we can have that. We're going to keep them as they are for the rest of them, and we're going to now play the game with the rest of them as it is. We will make one sub later on in the game if we have to, like with Clivert kind of thing, or defender kind of option, but there we go. At the moment, we're going to keep that as it is, because we wanted to bring a Murray, and I want to bring Zinek on, or Ginzek on, whatever you want to call him. Ginzek on, and Murray wanted to come on as well. So Ginzek will be like, thank you boss, you played me, because we played him for like about half an hour nearly. So we wanted to play him, so here we go, that's his kind of opportunity. And Moussa Dembele has come on now for the away team, for the home team. So very nice indeed, as there's my subs coming on. Very attacking subs, I know I know you're thinking, why are you taking off like Delivodio when he's like an offensive player and you need a defensive kind of player as well. I do, but at the same time I don't really need them, if that makes sense. And Murray though can run. He's only got like Clivert with a shot, just wide. But he's only got like 80, I think it's like 82 pace, but it's still good. As here we go, Martin's on and Antonio Lato off. There it is. So we're not gonna be here for too long. We're not gonna be here for like an hour. We're gonna be here for like, I would say, an hour just, if I can get all these 3 games very quickly done, because I don't mind doing a less than an hour stream today. I'm happy with that. I did one yesterday, like a quick podcast explain video. If you didn't see that, then go and check it out. It's got like 14, 15 views. It's not really been a big success, but it's been good enough for me. I just wanted to give you a quick idea on what my podcast is like. Like if you actually met me in person, right, I would be what I am like on streams. Dragba. Well, who's coming on? Dagba is coming on and Selic is come off. So Dagba coming on and Drelic coming off. Okay, that's fine. If we can keep this 2-1, then I'll be very happy. But that means then we've lost another goal in our, like we've conceded another goal kind of thing. No! How easy was that? Flipping hell! Flipping hell! How easy was for them to score? How easy was that for them to score, guys? Literally, like, it was too easy. P rolled it into the back of the net, pretty much. Murray, whip it, yes. Header on. Olmo. Zinek. Sorry, Ginzek. Oh, Ginzek, you're good, but not quite Carling, is this phrase. Like, you're good, but you're not good as the beer kind of thing. Apparently Carling's a really nice beer. No offence, don't really. I just think it's like just standard, if that makes sense. Just standard, so. Just standard, if that makes sense. Just standard. I can't bottle this game. I can't bottle it. I've got to win this game to do any chance of like a top 8 finish or top 10 finish. Olmo run. Olmo run. Olmo. Get to it, Olmo, mate. Header on. No, we could have scored. We could have scored there, and we could have kept the game. Yes, Olmo in. Werner! Yes, Werner! 25 goals for the Bundesliga season. He goes over, plants the floor. He's done two better than what in real life Jamie Bloody Vardy has. That is something. As there we go. We'll bring James on for the last like 2 seconds, just so I can say we put James on for a bit. Olmo off with the away crowd like clapping because we're wasting time. James Rodriguez on. Werner with 2. Brilliant, guys. 3-2 here in this game. Absolutely brilliant. We've got about 20 seconds left. I just want James to at least take a touch. At least have a touch of the ball, James. James, where are you? Is that you? No, James. No. Rodriguez with a shot. And a good comfortable save from Galacci. But at least he's had a shot this game. So we can't be too disappointed in that. And there we go, a 3-2 win. The home crowd will clap because they're like from 1-0 down to 1-1, from 2-0 down to 2-2, and then we won it 3-1. Get in, boys. We love to see it. Love to see it. This should have been a goal here. What's this? Should have been a goal here, but wasn't a goal because of a great save, an okay save from Galacci. Another one here should have been a goal, which wasn't. Well, I don't know if it should have been a goal, but a good shot anyway at the end of the day. And the only save really our keeper had to make that wasn't a kind of shot kind of thing was this one, trying to keep out their player, which is quite nice. And then our winning goal is this one by Werner. He literally, Olmo passes it in, Werner turns, Werner shoots on his second or third touch, and Werner gets his 25th goal for this year, for this 2020-2021 Bundesliga season. Absolutely unbelievable there it is. Just to show you some player ratings very quickly, our goalkeeper altogether had to make 4 saves. Their goalkeeper had to make 6. That kind of tells you something there. Goals, we had got assists. We had Werner 1, Cornet 1, and that was it. The other goal didn't have an assist apparently from our team. Okie dokie then. Werner 2 goals in that game. And Olmo gets 1 goal, and Olmo gets the other assist. Olmo gets the assist as well, and he's off the pitch for the last little bit. He was got goals for them. Well, goals for them we had Volon 1 and Lamino 1, and assists. Martin got 1 assist for them, and so did Mateta, who's off the bench. But there we go. Then we're going to do a post-match interview because that was amazing. Dortmund win, and so do Leverkusen, guys. Dortmund win and Leverkusen win, so there we go. There we go, guys. Dortmund and Leverkusen win, so here we go. With 2 goals to succeed the win, Werner was your hero today. Any thoughts? An impressive performance from Werner today. It was bloody impressive. I'm very impressed with the way Werner played today. In a world-class performance. Sorry. Keep the streak rolling. How do we keep the streak rolling? We're undefeated for a reason. We are. There we go. Good luck. Just sometimes maybe a bit luck. No, it wasn't a bit lucky. We just did it. So we're still okay. If you want to know, we're not great. And there we go. Next, very like. Thanks, boss, for playing me. Like I wanted to. It was an impressive performance actually. You nearly scored a goal, mate. So I'll take that from you. We are going to make a little bit of a change because it is the final of the Pokal. The semi-final, I mean, not the final, the semi-final. So Olmo's going to come off, and we're going to give start to Weghorst just for now because he's a bit under the weather that he's not been played really. He is. I'm going to be honest with you saying we're going to take off Brooks and play Quebec. We are. We're going to take off Fred, and we're going to play James Rodriguez for a little bit of a start. We'll give Stephens a start, and we'll leave the team as it is, and Clivert can come off, and as Azori can come on as well. Azori don't have much pace, but just to show you what I meant by the pace, of Olmo's 88 pace compared to Amari's 79, which he needs to improve, Amari. So I think if I can do a pace drill for him right now, he can get up to about 80. I'll be happy with 80 pace, you know. Do we have any actual pace like drill for midfielders kind of thing? I want pace, but I don't know if there is any pace drills, is there? No. Keep the pace, right. We'll do that twice for the same guy, just so he can get a bit more of a... I don't know if we've got the keep the pace. What? Dribbling has been locked? I don't know why. You can have that medium one there. And then with... I don't know who we should suggest here to play. But maybe Ginzek to get a bit more speed. If we can have a speed one, we'll do that. For a winger, we'll go for you, because you know how much sprint speed. Race against the clock, we'll do that. And then for a defender, we'll take the guy who we're playing right now. And we'll give him a hard drill, this one. And we will just simulate them all. And they all get B's, C's and D's. There we go. A little bit more pace, a little bit more speed and stuff coming in for some of them. Nicely job indeed. We'll accept that. Then we will sim to the day before. Oh, well, that's on the match day now. We'll attend the press conference. It's the semi-final of the Pokal. We have to win this to get to the final. Connor is in good form. Will you see more of him today? I'm trying something today. Each match is different and we must always leave our opponents guessing. Basically talked about if we're confident or not. Nothing changes. The team will go into the match the same level of focus as any other match. There we go. Are we... They're not the favourites for the competition and they got this far. They deserve respect for their performances. Thank you. I will not talk any more questions. Take any more questions. There we go. What do you think about Man United and Leicester? Wow, Leicester bottled it. They're bottle jobs. No offence to Leicester City fans. I'm not a Leicester City fan myself, but they're bottle jobs. They absolutely bottled it. They literally absolutely bottled it. Like, I don't know how they bottled it really that bad, where they play really well football, right? They're second in the league for like 7 weeks or 8 weeks, so like nearly 2 months they're in second position. Then they go down to third, and they're in third all the way to February till we have the pandemic. After the pandemic, they stay in third for a little bit. Then they go down to fourth, and they're like, oh my god, they're going to get Champions League spot still because Man United are not doing that great. Then they get fifth, and Man United get third. Man United did great. I think when Bruno came in, Man United were better. When Bruno wasn't there, absolutely shit, man. Absolutely awful, Man United were. We were considering maybe even sacking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer because we were like 14th, I think, in the league at one point. Literally wasn't going to cut it, I'm saying. Wasn't going to cut it, you know. Wasn't going to cut it, but as I say, I just don't know what was going to cut it, you know. Just don't know what was, so... You know, it was 50-50 really. You could decide if it was going to cut it or not, but I don't know. But Man United had a really good last 10 games, so well done to them, and well done to Leicester for still getting Europa League football when people didn't even expect them to get Europa League football. They expected Leicester. Some people, when you look at the start of the season, when you look at the start, back to what I'm saying quickly. I'll just check my level mic audio as well. Okay, we're checking at the start of the season, like. When you look at Leicester at the start of the season, you were thinking 6th, you were looking at 8th, 9th, 10th for Leicester, or maybe even just getting Europa League football because that's what Leicester were kind of good at, kind of thing. But no, they comfortably got Europa League football, and I absolutely rate Leicester for it. They did an amazing job, Leicester, to be where they are now, and to all credits due. Leicester really deserve the Europa League football they got, because it isn't really easy to get Europa League football. It's like for Tottenham and Arsenal showed it this year. They are the two teams that you have to battle to get Europa League football, because they had two different managers and that. But no, credit's due. They really tried, Man United and Leicester, to get that Champions League spot. Leicester should have done it because of Vardy getting the golden boot with 23 goals. But yeah, swings around about. I'm so annoyed though with Danny Ings. It's so unlucky. I mean, he's last game scores a goal, penalty. Score another goal in that game, you would have got the level golden boot draw. You would have drawn in the golden boot race. So I don't know why, but he may take that as a win for him, because it's like a really good thing for him to get. But at the same time, it might be a loss for Danny Ings, because like, well, if I just scored one more goal this season when I had a shot, like that penalty, right, at Bournemouth, if he scored that penalty at Bournemouth, this is what I'm thinking. If he scored that penalty at Bournemouth, he would have got the golden boot, and he would have been like, yes, got the golden boot, we're up level with the golden boot kind of winner. But he didn't. So here we go then. There's their team on the screen right now. You've got Swallow in goal, you've got Gould in defence, you've got Lichhart, you've got Slotcherback, Griffo, Ciprasson, Hoffler, Schmid, Cho Hon, that's Kwon Chon Chan Hon, Wildschmidt, if that's it, Wildschmidt, if I pronounce that right, and Enrich at the top. Butchered them names, but there you go. There's my team on the side. Hamilton could get to start for the first time in ages, but it is a cup. So yeah. And here's the game then at the Freiburg Stadium in front of about 18, 19, 20,000 people here tonight in the wet conditions, which it is here. Very wet conditions in this night match. As Weghorst there tries to take a shot but can't. And it's good to be back. But yeah, Leicester, I'll do it now. I was surprised at the start of the season. Like, if you actually look at the paper, Man City have the best team in the Premier League. Like, they've spent over the last 6 or 7 years thousands and thousands of pounds on top quality strikers like Daniel Sturridge. I'm joking, Daniel Sturridge isn't top quality striker, but yeah. Like on top players, like they've signed De Bruyne, they've signed Sterling, they've signed Kay, they've signed like all of these players like Bernardo Silva, they've signed so many good players like Mendy. You know what I mean? All these good players, and then they come second in the league by nearly 10 points, and it's like ridiculous how Man City. It's just because they're not the full package, if that makes sense. Like Pep Guardiola, massive credit when credit's due last year. Liverpool should have won the league last year, right? But Manchester City won it because of their attitude and all that, and they got over 100 points, I think. And then the season before, attitude for Man City as well to win the league. But it should have been Man City this year, I think. But it was Liverpool instead. So credit's due for Liverpool. They had a manager who really wanted the league this year and has done all he can, because he's been there for like 3 years now, 3 or 4 years he's been there, and he really wanted the league, which is amazing to say. Really, it's been great to say. Really, it has. And at the same time, third, Man United. Halfway through the season, you were thinking to yourself, they're going to be bottom half. 14th they were when I'm talking about when they were 14th. You're like, yep, they're going to be bottom half of the table. They're not going to do well. They're not even going to get a Europa League spot or a Champions League spot. You know, Werner. Oh, Swallow saves it. Damn it! Whip it in. Whip it. Yes. Oh, Weghorst. But yeah, I didn't think they were going to get a Champions League or Europa League spot. Man United. Like, to be honest with you, as a Man United fan. You weren't thinking that when they were 14th in the league, and then only going to Solskjaer, then bought in Bruno and a few other players, and then went third. Like, literally, they were just climbing, and they did really well. Chelsea, everyone was predicting them about 5th or 6th because it was Frank Lampard and Chelsea. Frank Lampard's Chelsea. Didn't expect him to do well. Nobody expected Frank Lampard to put the kind of performances in he did over like the season that he did, do. But credit where credit's due. Frank Lampard is out. I would say for a up and coming manager, out of 10, he's about a 7.5, about an 8 out of 10. He is quality. He's quality manager. He doesn't do too much managerial, doesn't do too much like amazing managerial tactics, but the tactics he does gets results. So you can't be arsed. You can't be focused on him. Then in sixth it was Leicester next. Very nice to say. It was very easy to say. Um, you can't really fault Leicester. I've got to say, it was very nice indeed. It was. And then we're looking at Nuno Espirito Santos. Now you're looking at his team. Wolves, very good, very good. Very good, very good, very good. It's big, 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 good. But yeah, back to this game, guys. We've been dominating this game. We have. We just can't find the bloody back of the net because either the AI or when I run into the defenders, or either. They don't. Go on, Azuri, whip it. Equity. Oh, Stephens. But you can hear the home crowd here making a lot of noise because they've overachieved. I'll say Freiburg. They won in the last round. I think it was to Dortmund or to Bayern, one of them. One of the big guns anyway. They knocked out, which is an achievement by itself. We knocked out Dortmund. Oh my goodness me! What a goal from Stefan! What a goal from Weghorst. There we go. We get the name right. It was an unbelievable goal. What a goal there that is. I don't know if it went over the line. I can't confirm or deny, but the away fans in the corner down there will know if the 400-500 of them, if it did. It clearly did. There you go. You can see it did there. Just go over the top, please, just so we can have a look. Did it actually cross the line? Ooh. It did. Thank God. It did. Yes, there you go. It did. There we go. But Weghorst gets the goal. Gets a lovely another goal in the pocket out for him. It's his. I think that's second or third goal in the pocket out. So very nice for Weghorst there to get another goal for him, and put that on to his hits in Daniel Cyprian. There it is. But yeah, amazing to say in the Premier League how the Premier League went. Arsenal and Tottenham need to look at themselves and go, we're a mid-table team. Other than that, can't really fault the Premier League. They did a really good job. Credit where credit's due. I want to say I thought Bournemouth were going to go down last season, and they battled away and got higher than I expected last season. So this season it wasn't really a surprise when Bournemouth went down. Same with Watford. It was nice to see Watford be in the Premier League. It's a bit of a shame for Watford that they are down, if that makes sense. But at the end of the day, Watford are a club where you can't have the mentality of in the last 5 or 6 seasons. I think it's 3 or 4 seasons. Sorry, just 9 different managers. It was just a joke kind of thing. Griffo now on the ball. He's going to now try and whip it in. Griffo does, but there's Romeo to boot it away, and hopefully today Romeo can say thank you boss for playing me, and and I'll be like thank you for the clean sheet, mate. We're in a final, we'll be taking it. Next episode we could be playing 4 games, could be even playing a final, which is mad to say because I never thought I'd be in a final with any cup. And there we go, it's half time. The home crowd will be happy because they take the points. They'll take it that they're only 1-0 down. Hello Lucas, yeah I'm fine mate, I'm absolutely fine. I'm splendid pal. All good here in the hood, yeah. All good life is a mess really. Life's a mess. Where am I really gone? I'm joking. Life's good. It is good at the moment. I had a heart to heart a couple of nights ago. Not on a podcast, not at all, but on the podcast and just in to the person in real life, and I literally had to thank them, my personal gratitude to them, because you know, sometimes without having, without sounding too cheesy or without sounding too like, oh, whatever their manager said at half time must have spurred them on, because they've just scored. And I was not jockeying, but I was defending quite nicely there, and look, the keeper saves it, and then the keeper goes down a bit too early there. Dry ball. It was that player called Luca where I can't pronounce that. Wegstaminde, whatever you call it. Waldschmidt, I think that's how I say it. Waldschmidt. Something like that. I haven't changed his team too much, if that makes sense. Like, it's not like a fully like. The home crowd, whenever it goes in near my box, are like really optimistic they can score. They're literally like banging the drum and going, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. They're like clapping and everything. The home crowd are. They're really optimistic. And then I whip it in. Wolfsburg fans think I can score or do something, which is quite nice as well. But yeah, no, as I say, the only problem I had this with the Premier League, if I had to be honest with you, if there was one thing that you could change in this season of the Premier League, it would be actually giving Norwich the backing, because Norwich have a good backing, right? They have a good fan base and a good club owner who is really good, and then they have like a good lady of Delia Smith who can help as well. She's not like the club owner, but she's one of the high up in the board anyway of the club, and she basically is really nice. Let's be happy and all that kind of thing. But it's the one thing. I think you want from the club kind of thing is to have that stability of actually like knowing that you can stay in the Premier League for like a second season. Like, like it's been Norwich relegated, Norwich relegated. That's what they've happened when they come in. The last 2 seasons that's happened, and it's not what they expected and what they wanted. I think. Other than that, I think Norwich have done a great job. They were really good at the start of the season with Pukki with a free transfer from Schalke. They did use what they needed quite nicely. Daniel Farke's a good manager. I just state that Daniel Farke will get them back up if you keep him. Okay, with like how good of the managerial he is. Don't think he's a great manager. Like, don't think out of 10 you could say, like, oh wow, Daniel Farke's a 10 out of 10. He's not a 10 out of 10. He's never will be. Never has been. Never will be. If that makes sense. Kind of thing. You off. You on. For Delivogi, you can go there. You off, James, sorry mate, you're coming off, and Fred's coming on. So there you go, that's a little bit of what we're going to play right now. We're just going to make 3 subs, we're going to make all our 3 subs straight away. I want to make all 3 because I'm annoyed that we're 1-1. Game's glitched again. See, you can't see them, but anyway, that's fine. We know who I'm bringing on and off, but for them, it is Salami coming on and Kubler. I think I say it. Kubler. Up goes the ball from the keeper, up as far as Fred, but Fred doesn't get to it. So doesn't Steffens either. And it's now with Chow. Clear it. Oh, good save, Romeo. Good save, Romeo. And Murray pressed. I pressed it, but you know, I don't like this game. Good save, Castile. Good save, Romero. No, I shouldn't have done that because they're going to score. No, they're not. Thank God. Up it goes into their half, headed on and away. Amari, you could have actually just. Werner. Oh, that is what Werner can do, you know. That's what Chelsea have been got. Chelsea have got a player, right? And I'm going to say this now, who can do this. Get between two defenders, a vision of a ball to him, and he can just go, thank you very much, I will use my pace, which in real life, if you had to be honest with you, I think it'd be like 35 miles an hour, blurt into the box, cut past one another defender and slot it home. And the Stamford Bridge, the 40,000 Chelsea fans would go crazy, and the away fans, the 1 to 2,000 them going upset they will be because of it. But no, Werner's amazing. Like Werner and Zanek, or Werner and Ziyech will be absolutely brilliant for Chelsea. They will. I'll say it now. They'll be brilliant for Chelsea. Fred, oh, good save actually. We've had a shot. We've had like 6 shots now, so I'll take it down. One more game in this episode, by the way, guys. Werner. Oh, off the post! That's how close that was. What's this again? Look, it was a very good shot actually from Werner there. And it clips the post and out it goes for a goal kick. Stand up if you love Freiburg. Stand up if you love Freiburg. Stand up if you love Freiburg. It's the Pokal, by the way, is played at the Union Berlin ground, I think, or the ground in Berlin anyway, one of the Berlin grounds. So you know. Romero with the save, had to save that, and the home crowd now go crazy because they could get an equaliser any minute now. They could. And that's why they're all like getting excited. Ball into the box it goes. Headed away. Booted away by Murray. Up as far as Werner now to Murray. And Murray now slot it back to Werner, who can just run. And he can. Now they've got the ball back, but they really want the goal. They do. Cyprian. Yeah, they do. They really want a goal, but I don't think they're going to get it because it's 10 seconds. Out of play, go out, and there it is. The away team go crazy. They're into a final. It is going to be Wolfsburg's day. It's Wolfsburg in the final. The home team fans don't be excited. They're not. They're still happy though because they got this far in the cup. Look at this. This is a save they should have scored early on in the game. Could have put them like 1-0 up. This could have. If the AI moved a little bit closer to the goal. Alexander Swallow with a save from Werner, which was a comfortable save at the end of the day. Really wasn't too much of a trouble. It wasn't there. Another save for my keeper. Just he could have actually gone into the box a bit more and shot a bit more, but that was a okay save. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the winning goal off the post. So the winning goal here today is by Werner here to make it 2-1. Werner with the run look up the pitch look here, and Werner slots it home to make it 2-1. Very nice indeed. It was Weghorst and Werner with the 2 goals there. Indeed it was. So it was 7 shots, 5 on target, 10 shots, 6 on target for them. There we go then. That is it for today's match. What a match that was indeed. So we're now in the Pokal final, ladies and gentlemen. The Pokal final. Wow, my goodness me, guys. We're in the Pokal final. Yes, indeed we are. And we are playing in the final Frankfurt. So it's going to be a Frankfurt versus Wolfsburg final. It is here. So just to show you where it happened in the competition. It's not like a good final, if that makes sense. But it's a final entity. So we're 12th in the league. We're 12th in the league, right? And I'm going to make this clear now. If we win... So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We get 11 points. So all we really need to do is win our last... all I want to do is be where like... Werner Bremen or Hertha Berlin are right now. Them kind of positions, and I'll be happy with where we've achieved, because Stuttgart I think was where we finished last season, so I want to achieve better than we did last season. But here we go then into our last game of this episode, which is Schalke. Before we do go into that game though, we're going to make a few subs of course, and to say we get 2.656 million in that competition, which is lovely to see. If we win the competition, it'd be amazing as well. We are going to make some subs though right now. We're going to take off Didabaju, bring on Olmo, take off James Rodriguez, bring on Fred, take off Azul and bring on Clivert, take off you and bring on you, take off you and bring on you, take off you and bring on you. Actually, Quebec can stay on. It does look like he's a bit injured though. Yeah, we'll take Quebec on. And leave it like that and take off the keeper and bring on the other keeper because Castiles is our keeper for this one. There we go. Now in the events of anything, guys, this has been a good episode today. If you have enjoyed, smash a like and subscribe. Thank you to the, I would say about 20-30 of you who've watched this. About, I'd say 15-16 of you because I've seen loads of views come in and out. I do appreciate it. But let's go on into our last game of the episode against Schalke. A hard game, but not an impossible game. If that makes sense. Maximilian Malbacher is the referee today in this 5-minute match, 5-minute half. So that's 10 minutes for you guys in this episode, and then we say goodbye. We're going to do like a 1 hour, 5-6 minute episode today, so not bad at all. At least has to be over an hour for me, kind of thing. There we go, 18 fouls. That would have probably put us up high in my friends list, but that's fine. Here we go then, at home against Schalke. Loads of fans coming in because they want to see how well we do because of the Pokal, because of the VFL Pokal. But yeah, it should be really good to see. They should. Let's look at Schalke's team because we haven't seen that for a long time. So I don't even think we've seen it since January or before after January. So we don't know if their transfers they've made. Bergstiller, Skulinski, Bojelab, Sadar, McCrowell, Sané, Rudy, Nastasic, Brecker, Rodriguez in goal. Then they've got Sanchez, Minnow in the midfield, and that is your team, ladies and gentlemen. Our team, of course, is Olmo, Fred, Clivert and Cornet and Brooks and Castiles coming back into about 5 changes there, quite nice changes as well. They have there as here they come out then do the two teams onto the field of play. They do now the Bundesliga, little bit of tifo on the pitch, and then now the teams getting ready to play this match in front of the around 30,000 fans inside the Wolfsburg Stadium, which is the Volkswagen Arena, of course. And there's the whistle, and away we go then for this Bundesliga match day. 3 more after today, plus a final in the next episode. We're going to do 28 we're on 28 now, are we? Going to do 29 episodes of this Bundesliga career mode. It should be 30 to round off as a nice number, but 29 is good. Actually, yeah, 29 will be good enough for me. In it goes, cleared, but only as far as the defender there, but only as far, I was going to say as Cornet, but we wasn't going to get there, I don't think. Roussillon gets there and passes it back to the keeper. I don't think Roussillon needs to really play much, but Castiles boots the ball away. I don't know why he boots it away really, because you didn't need to Castiles, but you did. Flicked on the 12, 32 points. I'd say I'll take that. If I was Werner now with the shot, and Werner now with the goal. Very easy for Werner these days. I really do. Maybe in the next FIFA change the my up rating to maybe like a higher difficulty, but we'll go for now on this one. Very nice goal from Werner, very tight, but it's a very nice goal indeed from Werner. Into the back net, 26 goals now for the Bundesliga season for the 16, number 16. Number 16, Werner, Timo Werner. A little bit of a bigger cheer there, but the crowd are happy, so that's all we care about. Impressing our home fans is all we care about here. Mino, oh, Kluivert now with the run, Kluivert now with the run, oh. Casteels with the shot, with the save of me. Up as far as Cornet. Cornet can actually run to this, but the keeper comes out and says, nope. Fred now with the ball quickly into Mbadu, quickly back to Fred, who can quickly find Cornet, who can quickly find Olmo, who can quickly cross it in, but only out for a goal kick though for the cross. And there we go, look at the crowd there, it's pretty full today, this stadium is. Normally it's full, not all full always full in the Bundesliga, but it's pretty full, and did alright this season, we got Europa League I think again, so we can't be too disappointed with that, Wolfsburg, so there, but it's a goal for Leverkusen, it's Martinez with the goal, he heads it in, thank you very much Jeff, or Alan McAnally, sorry, thank you Alan. In it goes, cleared away by Sané, booted back in by Cornet, but Mino's there to get there, but then it's Jidavoji who can find Olmo who can find Fred who can take a shot, but blocked by a defender before he got the ball. Fred now with the whip, Fred now with the shot, and saved by Rodriguez. It's an ideal start really. This is a good start this. I don't even know if there's a smell or anything outside or anything. There could be some spray or something. I don't know, I can't really say anything, but you know. Living in the countryside in Germany, I live in a little village. If you didn't know, I live in a village. I'm not going to tell you where, but I live in a village where there's a population of maybe about 500 of us living here. Well, there's last census they did in 2012 was there was only 520 of us in this village, which is a quite small little village, right? Well, not really, it's not small, but it's quite small at the end of the day. And there apparently was yes, Werner, ref, penalty ref, nope, okay, got the ball, okay, fair enough. But yeah, like, there was generally, like, I'm right next to a couple of fields, so like I look like I'm in the countryside. It's nice, but at the same time, there's not much to do here because there's no shops or anything in my village. It's just me. It's like there's literally like it looks like a fan. So it looks like, it's a nice village, right? It's a nice village, but at the same time, there's not much really to do, and it's like a half an hour drive to the nearest town or city. So it is tedious at the end of the day when you just have to be here and they ask you what you're doing and do you want to come out. Like when some friends ask me, oh James, do you want to go to like the pub or do you want to go this? I'm like, go on then. And then I have to like drive there and it just isn't feasible all the time. But you know, it's good though to live in this village. It's nice in the countryside, but it's not at the same time. That makes sense. So. Oh, Union Berlin have just conceded a goal to Hamburg. Interesting. But there you go then. That is kind of what we're basically talking about. Like, it doesn't matter where you live and that. It matters about if you enjoy where you live and that. So it's nice. Werner! Oh, good save from this keeper. Can Olmo collect the rebound? No, he can't. Cornet, no he can't. If I did do another season, I'll do it by myself, I wouldn't do it on stream of course. Boom, Fred, saved by the keeper there. Keeper now is ready and raring. He boots it away now, he does. And there it is, it's half time, ladies and gentlemen, at 1-0 up. We'll take that. I thought they were going to score in the first half. Frankfurt 1, Dusseldorf 0, Hamburg 1, Union Berlin 1, Leverkusen 1, Freiburg 0, Mönchengladbach, Augsburg 1-1. And Hoffenheim versus Dortmund is the 5:30 in Germany, like our 5:30 in England kickoff, our late kickoff, kind of. You know what I mean? There it is. The only player who's played pretty much most of every minute of the football in this team is Roussillon and Badou, and that's it. I think everyone else has changed in some way or form throughout the season, but it's just the two defending left back and right backs. You've got to give credit to them. They've just put on the performance of their life. VFL Wolfsburg, don't know why they're saying that. EU Oliver. Werner with the turn and a little chip, I think that was, but he didn't get anywhere because nobody was there, of course. Clivert now on the ball. Werner now with the shot, and it's just over, but still Werner's happy to take the shot on, and it's all good. Like, I really do like his team. There you go, Werner 6 shots, their cam / striker 2 shots. Castells with the save, boots it away now. Castells does as far as Werner. Werner now can run onto this, and it goes straight to their keeper though. But Werner could have run onto it, and he did try to run onto it. But there's their keeper booting it away again, up only as far as Ozan. As they're striking out, what can they do here? Back to our keeper it goes. Booted away again as far as Werner. Werner now can try and run onto it. Actually head it on actually to Olmo, but nope. Sané's there. And Rudy is there as well to clear the ball away. Very nice indeed, actually. But yeah, it's very nice indeed. So we're just going to... I need to clear the score as well. Kind of thing. Make some subs. So we're going to... bring on Almari for Fred, bring on Zinek for you, and then bring on Boateng for Roussillon, and make my 3 subs all in one go, and then swap. I would say, because you've got pace, but not much for you there, because you've got a bit more pace, Brooks, on the wing, on the side. There we go. As they're ready now, and down below are the Wolfsburg subs, getting ready. The manager screams over to the 3 of them and say, come on, get ready, we're going on the pitch in a minute. Oh, he's given a free kick on the edge of the box. No, he's given a penalty for Brooks. Oh no, that's not what you want to see there. Brooks, we've given away a penalty there. Not going to be cutting it there. And the referee comes over to Brooks. What's he going to give Brooks here? A stern talking to, that's all it is. But look at this. Brooks, does he get any... Oh, he does. He gets a tiny nick of the ball, but it's not enough to stop the referee from making that decision. There it is, as off they come, then come the players. Boateng now comes on. He does here, the rest of the players are now on. So just to show you. Ah, they score! They do there. And it's unbelievable there. The away crowd now go crazy in the corner. It is 1-1 now in this game. The keeper does guess the right way, but only like stands and glances that way. He doesn't really move at all. And it is Steven Skaruski with the goal there in the Bundesliga. So the subs that just come on, by the way, for Wolfsburg are as follows: Zinet, Ginzek, Emery and Boateng have come on. And for Leverkusen, The only player that's come on is Bentaleb for Bordelab. There he has. So there you go. They're the only sub for them. As the whistle now blows and away we go for the kick-off. There we do. As Werner tries to get the ball, but they get it back. Bentaleb now on the ball, looking really good though. Bentaleb is here. Referee, that should have been a free kick. He pushed him over, but the ref says nope, play on. It was a nice push. It was a good enough push to play on with. So fair play to the referee for allowing the game to continue. Oh, was the player there, Skyski, scored the penalty. Heads the ball over the bar, only just, but it's over the bar at the end of the day. At the end of the day, if it stays 1-1 here, that means that the best that I would say Wolfsburg can do is, but no, it's not. Cornet with a shot. Oh, and Cornet makes it count. It's 2-1 now with 71 minutes and 5 seconds gone. Cornet has scored a beauty, and it is Wolfsburg 2, Schalke 1. Nowhere for Rodriguez to go, and you can't hear anything now but about 29 to 30,000 people going absolutely crazy in the stadium they are here today. It's an absolute picture of a goal, and he should be proud of himself, Cornet. That's his second goal of this Bundesliga season. He's assisted lots. It doesn't matter if you don't score many. It's when they count is important, and that was an important goal, because if they didn't score that and didn't win this game, the best they could have done was probably 11th or maybe even 10th in the league, and now because of that they could even maybe go 8th or 9th in the league. That is how significant that one goal can be, you know. I know it's only one goal. Brooks with a beautiful interception there. You can hear the home crowd, what they think of it, and very excited they were to see that interception from Brooks. And another interception here. Is it going to be from Boateng? Is it going to be? Yes, it is. Boateng clears it, gets in the way of the shot there, but Bastelinga goes off and Barreca off then. Barreca has come off. So who's replaced Barreca? Augustinsson has come on. Augustinsson, he has. And the ball booted up there it is now. Headed on by Murray as far as Ginzek. Headed on by Boateng to Dilivoji, who finds Werner now. Werner now can run. Werner now has the pace. He does, to slot it home, Werner. And a good save actually from the keeper there it is. Nicely saved there from the keeper as it's booted back in to the box. Zinek there, it's back out as far as Cornet, who can whip it straight back in. He can, but nobody's there. Oh, are they? Yes, they are. Boateng is, and it's wide from Boateng, but that's another good shot there. Keeping it up this end of the pitch is what they want to do here, and I think we're going to get another attacking substitution. Here we are. It looks like we may be doing here. It is going to be Zinski off and Kukunku coming on here. Very weird stuff, but a nice sub at the end of the day as well they can make here. As Zinek though with a shot now, just wide, but it doesn't matter because the shots are coming thick and fast at the goal. It doesn't matter if they're wide or not. It matters that the shots are coming in here, guys. But this is really good actually. I really do enjoy doing this. Like, career mode, I think it's been really fun to do, and we haven't been sacked all the way through this career mode, which I thought we would be. And I'm not on PC, so I can't use any PC mods, if that makes sense. But yeah, shot comes in. No. Good day to all of you who are watching. If you're just tuning in, we have nearly finished the career mode, the episode today. We've just got this last like 2 minutes of this game, and then we will be finished for the episode today. That makes sense. So we've got about 20-30 seconds to go. We're going to get 2 minutes, I think, of added on time at the end of this half, I think. Yeah, no, 3, okay. 3 just been added on then. Okay, but they've got a shot now with their striker, and it scores, and it's 2-2. We've literally one of the last kicks of the game they scored to make it 2-2. It's unbelievable, you know. Just gonna say it, it's unbelievable. We can't physically now do better than 10th, I don't think. There we go, 2-2 draw. It could have been the away crowd go crazy for that. The home crowd go happy as well because it's 2-2 draw. They're very happy with it. I don't know why. Should have been a win really that, but you know, we dominated. Look, we did shots, 12 shots at 8, but yeah, should have been a win, but it wasn't, which is okay. Not only I now have to do the maths because we have 9 points left in the Bundesliga season. We do 9 points left to kind of get. So it depends now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, what we can do. Look, we're not on track. It's a performance review just to come in saying the board are under scrutiny. This confidence your board, basically decision for you. You need to do well in the last remaining games. So just to show you, in the last remaining games of this season, we do have 3 games, so we got 9 points in the Bundesliga. This is not in the Europa, not in the other competition. I mean, so 9 points we've got left. So that will mean, at the moment, if it stays as it is, we can manage to, we can best finish if the guys on 7 don't do many more points. We can finish is in 8th at the moment, but I think the best we can finish will be 10th coming into the end of this season. So 10th will be the best we finish then in this season. We do still have a Pokal final to go into, ladies and gentlemen, as well. Last game of the season will be against Freiburg in the DFL Pokal final. Don't even know where that is, but we'll view the fixture. If we can view it, there we go, the DFL Pokal final. There it is in all its glory. To win that trophy in the middle there, it looks like a cup kind of thing. The quarters was a nice one. We beat Dortmund 2-1. Freiburg beat Nuremberg 4-0. Mainz lost to Frankfurt 4-0, and Schalke lost to Hamburg 2-1. This was the one that I'm really, look at that, Dortmund lost to Frankfurt 5-4 on penalties. That's how brutal it was, and we played Frankfurt in the final. So how did Frankfurt do then in their competition, kind of getting through the conversation stage? Well, second round we all come in, by the way, the big teams. So in the second round competitions, we as Dortmund won 4-1 against Bayern 11, Bayern second team I mean, and if I can find them, if I can, there you go, they beat Paderborn 2-0, did Frankfurt. So they got a harder first game, they did. Second game we beat Leverkusen 3-1, very easy game it was, and Frankfurt beat Dortmund 5-4 on penalties. Quarter finals, which is round 3 for us, we beat Dortmund 2-1. They beat Mainz 4-0. In the semis, we beat Freiburg 2-1. They beat Hoffenheim 2-1. And that's where we are in the final, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you very much for watching today's episode. I've been Cattlefire. It's about an hour and 15, 16 minutes that has been there. We still got lots of budget coming on here. We do. That's the team we're going to play next round game. And they look so tired, but we're going to play them. And of course, we are playing in the league. We're playing Freiburg next in the league, a little bit lower down than us. But if you have enjoyed, smash a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I've been Caldwell5, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for all your support recently with all the new subscribers we've gained. We have lost about a couple of subscribers and gained a few, but then that equaled out to be losing a minimum of 1 subscriber altogether. But I've been Caldwell5, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you guys next time. We've got the golden boot. Let's see how it goes from now on. Then we'll be back with another one of these career modes soon. Goodbye for the final episode. Goodbye. Uncle